What's up, everybody? Before I start this video, I started a new channel yesterday, Kangaroo Black 99. I just want y'all to go over there and subscribe if you haven't already did it. I put out a video yesterday telling y'all about the channel, so go over there and subscribe if you haven't already. Reason why I will be shutting this channel down in about 2 to 3 weeks. So we're not shutting it down. I just won't be posting content and doing my lives on this channel anymore. After 2 or 3 weeks, it'll be on my new channel, Kangaroo Black 99. If you can't find it, just go to the community page on this channel, and the link is on the community page, and the link will take you straight to my new channel, Kangaroo Black 99. So y'all go ahead and over there and subscribe and share, like, all that good stuff, so I can start posting my content over there. But I'm gonna give y'all some time to do it. Like I said, it'll be at least 2 weeks before I start posting all my content on that channel. I'm just trying to give everybody time to go over there and subscribe. But in the meantime, I will continue to post on this channel up until that time, and I'll let everybody know when I start posting all my content on that channel. So y'all go ahead over there and subscribe. But without further ado, let's get into the video.
If you're looking to visit this stadium, they got it figured out here.
It's more than a buzz at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's electric. Here comes the tie.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black, coming back once again, talking about the national championship game tonight, which will be at 7:30 Eastern. But anyway, it's 7:43 in the morning, and even though my Crimson Tide is not playing in this game, I'm ready for this game. I'm not a fan of the Georgia Bulldogs. I'm not a fan of the TCU Horned Frogs. But I'm damn sure ready to watch this damn football game to see who's going to be the 2023 national champions. I got my opinion who it's going to be, and you all know I think Georgia's going to win this game. But like I said, I'm not a fan of either one of these teams. But guess what? You can't help but to be a fan of these two quarterbacks, Max Duggan and Stetson Bennett. Both of them has went through things in their football career, and as far as Max Duggan, he done went through something in his life, had a life-threatening situation. And guess what? He came out on top. Okay, he was a starter at one time, and he was benched. And guess what? He got the starting position back. Well, after the starter got hurt, and he ain't relinquished that, just like Stetson Bennett. So, but anyway, when it comes to Max Duggan, man, I'll say, what was it, 2020? He was diagnosed with Wolff Parkinson's. That's a condition that affects the electrical system of the heart. So he went through a 9-hour surgery. 2 days after that, formed a blood clot, and he had to go through an additional surgery. But through all that in 2020, he was ready for the 2020 season. And so, hey, he went in, for 2020, he was the backup. 2021, he came in, did his daggone thing. Matter of fact, 2021, he was the starter, and wind up being injured, had a broken bone in his foot, torn ligaments in his daggone foot, and wind up had to go to the backup role, being benched because of injury. And then after that season, TCU fired the head coach. So, but he stayed. He fought it out. He didn't transfer. He stayed. And coming into the 2022 season, he wasn't the starter. He became the starter when the starting quarterback went down in the first game against Colorado, and he done led TCU to the daggone national championship. He got these kind of situations remind you of Tom Brady and Drew Bledsoe. When Drew Bledsoe got hurt, Tom Brady came in, never relinquished the job for the Patriots. And he was there as they started for what? Like 20 years? 19 years with the Patriots. So, as they started. So, it is what it is. You get hurt, that don't mean you're going to get your position back. But anyway, that's what Max Duggan did, man, this year. And he done played every game, started every game since the opener. And only got one loss. You could see when they played Kansas State, even though they lost, Max Duggan have no give up in him. None whatsoever. At least not when it comes to football. I can tell you that. So congratulations to that young man for making it to the national championship game. We'll see if he can win it. I think it's going to be a better game than what everybody thinks, considering the two quarterbacks. But then you got Stetson Bennett on the other side. Now this is a guy. I talk a lot of shit about Stetson Bennett, but I love what Stetson Bennett doing. This is a guy. If you a little kid and you want to be a quarterback, you can look up to this guy Stetson Bennett. No lie at all. All the things that he done been through in his football career. I know Stetson Bennett is 25. We done had a lot of 25-year-olds playing football, and I talk shit about that. But the guy, he paying his dues. I'll say that. Stetson Bennett is paying his dues, right? He came to Georgia as a walk-on. Didn't play. I think that was 2019. Came as a walk-on. I believe it was 2019. 2019 or 2018. No, that was 2017. He came to Georgia in 2017 as a walk-on. Never played. He wound up transferring after Justin Fields came. Got a scholarship to Georgia. So in 2018, he was playing with Jones College, ain't it? Yeah, Jones County Junior College. So that's where he was at in 2018. All right. And then 2019, he came, 2019, he was supposed to go to, he was planning on going to play for Louisiana Raging Cajuns. And I think that was Billy Napier. But he decided to come on back to Georgia. So he came back to Georgia, man. And they made him a backup quarterback, man, because he came back to Georgia after Justin Fields decided to transfer to Ohio State. So, hey, he came back to Georgia, man, and they offered him a scholarship. Can't beat it, baby. You can't beat that. So, anyway, he got the scholarship, man, in 2018, and then 2019, okay, he was the backup to Jake Fromm. So, and they made it to the national championship game. He played in that game after Jake Fromm went down, but they lost to LSU, and LSU wind up going to the national championship. Then 2020 season rolled around. He was the backup. Matter of fact, that's when he was the backup to DeJuan Mathis at the time, because Jamin Newman opted out the 2020 season because that was the COVID year. So he was the backup to DeJuan Mathis. All right. Then 2021, here come JT Daniels coming in, transferring from USC. JT Daniels got the starting job. All right. But guess what? He went down in the season opener, I believe. And guess what? Stetson Bennett got in the game, and JT Daniels was a foregone thought at Georgia. A lot of people during that 2021 season wanted Stetson back on the bench. But Kirby stuck with him. I mean, JT Daniels got in there in garbage time, but hey, if you look at now, what JT Daniels at and what Stetson Bennett at, I'm quite sure a lot of you Bulldog fans is glad that Kirby Smart stuck with Stetson Bennett. So hey, he took you to your first national championship in 41 years and won it. So you can't knock Stetson Bennett for nothing. I mean nothing. Won your first national championship in 41 years. And he came in at the beginning of his college career as a walk-on. Left, came back, sat on the bench as a backup, got in the game due to injury and took the starting position and never gave it up. Never. And look where you is this year, tonight. Undefeated. Reigning national champions, SEC champions, back in the national championship game to defend your crown. Led by former walk-on, former backup, Stetson Bennett. Hey, the story just don't get no better than that. And even if Georgia was to lose tonight, man, that is no knock on Stetson Bennett at all. At all. Now, if you ask me, if I had to choose between the two quarterbacks who I would want on my team, Max Duggan or Stetson Bennett, I'm going to tell you, I'm going with Stetson Bennett. Because Stetson Bennett done been through more concerning the football game, the game of football. Stetson Bennett done been through more than Max Duggan. Stetson Bennett done proved himself more than Max Duggan. And guess what? Stetson Bennett is a proven winner. Proven. I know Max Duggan, he did his thing this year. But Stetson Bennett did his thing last year by going undefeated. Then he lost in the SEC championship game, and then came back the very next game, the national championship game, and beat the team who beat him for the SEC championship. He got his revenge on that team, which is my Alabama Crimson Tide. And guess what? Undefeated all of 2022. SEC champions, winning SEC champion, back in the national championship game with a chance to go back to back. You cannot beat that. Plain and simple. And guess what? I believe, is it Stetson Bennett? No, Stetson Bennett, I think he's about, y'all are, as of right now, Georgia is 28-1 in their last, it might be 29-1 now. I don't know. But I know they ain't lost but one game out of these 2 years. Last year they played 15 games. This year it'll be 15 games. So they 28-1 right now, I believe. 28-1? Yeah. So Stetson Bennett got a chance as a starter to go 20, it'll be 30 games. So Stetson Bennett got a chance to go 28-1 because he didn't start the first game of last year. So he got a chance to go 28-1 as a starter. How many college starting quarterbacks can say that? Not very many. Not very many. I don't know none who could say that, really. So, but yeah, Stetson Bennett as a college quarterback did his thing. And I'm pretty sure we all talk shit as Alabama fans just because it's Georgia. I'm pretty sure Stetson Bennett gonna be drafted. I'm not saying he's gonna be a high draft pick, but I'm sure he can be drafted, and I'm sure he can have a career in the NFL. Okay, me personally, Stetson Bennett, I think he'll be a career backup, kind of like a daggone A.J. McCarron. That ain't bad. You still making some big bucks sitting on the bench, being a damn backup in the NFL. And you know, a lot of us who's not in the NFL would love to do that. So I think he can have a long career in the NFL. Hell, fuck around, he might be like the next damn Tom Brady. Low round draft pick, go in the NFL as a daggone nobody and get their chance when they start to go down and take that position head on and never give it up. Now, what's the chances of that happen? Not very high, but it can be done, and that could happen with him, Stetson Bennett, or either Max Duggan. But like I said, you can't help but to be a fan of both of these guys, both of them. especially Stetson Bennett. Okay, so it is what it is. I'm hoping that Stetson Bennett and these Bulldogs, they can keep the national championship in the SEC, even though us SEC fans will have to deal with these Georgia fans talking all this crap about a dynasty, about being the standard for another whole offseason. So, but it just comes with the territory. But so it is what it is. I just want to throw that little bit out there about these two quarterbacks, man. About how far both of them came and how hard both of them worked. So, but anyway, I'll see y'all game time, because I will be live. And so until then, I'll see y'all later. And be safe today and roll down tide.